3, 2, 1. Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy Nixie coming back with another bullseye of a tutorial here today on the channel. I want to show you guys how you can get that pro mainstream auto-tune sound that y'all been struggling with. I've got the video here for you guys today. This is a reply to one of the first gems that I ever sprinkled onto the YouTube streets, which is my very first video, how to get a pro auto-tune sound. That video was so well received. Shout out to everybody who showed me love, and also shout out to Autotune. Autotune themselves saw that video and hit me up and said thank you, because I showed some really exotic techniques on that video, some different stuff there, you know what I mean? And because I feel like all the auto-tune videos before that was just the same BS every time. Oh, this is the retune, this is the humanize, this is this, and it was just the same filth. So I had to create my own video. That's kind of like what really kickstarted my whole YouTube. But on that video, there was a technique that I showed people how to calibrate your voice to the auto-tune for every single song, how to calibrate your voice, calibrate your lyrics so that you're in the key of the beat, like literally like your actual voice, right? And people were always confused about that. They said, what do you mean by that, Nick? What do you, the auto-tune is so hard to get, Nick. I don't understand it. So this is the reply right here, okay, to show you guys my technique. So I learned this technique during the 2020 pandemic, right? Where I saw artists come into the studio like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning when I was grinding in the studio in 2020 pandemic, and he just came in and hit every note so perfectly. And I was like, damn, how the fuck did he do that? Like, literally, I was struggling with auto-tune like crazy at that time, and I, pretty much discovered this technique. It's actually an old school technique that they always used to do, but this is what you do. First thing with the auto-tune is when we're in the studio, we start like humming the lyrics over the beat. Whether I'm about to record somebody or the person already has their lyrics or they're gonna freestyle, we start humming. We start to hum the lyrics of the music over the beat, and that's kind of like letting the beat talk to us. The beat will talk to you and tell you how it wants to be approached. You got to listen to the music, right? And the music will tell you how to talk to me. It's kind of like somebody you like, somebody you got a crush on. The music is kind of sitting there like, ooh, yeah, I want you to talk to me like this, and that. Say these words like this. The music will make it blatantly obvious. So we usually do that in the beginning while I'm kind of finding the key and the tempo and all that stuff like that. I play the beat out loud and let the artist start to feel it. So this is a technique for you engineers too. So let's look. These niggas wanna see me in poverty. These niggas just wanna hate on me. These niggas just wanna hate on me. I can see why you just can't relate to me. Why you so fake? Yeah, you plastic. I'm searching. It was tragic. Man, something right now. I got friends on that too. I'm just like really trying to catch a tune. I got a friends on my phone. I got. So usually when we're sitting inside of the studio, what we'll do is as we vibe and we chilling, the artists will kind of start to have that auto-tune already in their headphones humming and trying to listen to their voice on top of the beat as well. Like how would they approach it tonally and everything like that. So, in a situation like that, that's why I feel like UAD is so important for me personally, because I've never ran into another interface. Just the nature of the process of the microphone taking the information, then they got to go through the cord, then they got to go through the interface, then they got to go into the computer, then they got to play back into the headphones. Like, it just makes me feel like most interfaces, I've never heard an interface outside of UAD that can do it. A lot of people say they can do it, but I think that's cap though, because they think they can do it, but it's not really like how they, like you see like Lil Baby and Tory Lanez on live stream doing that shit. I literally have a MacBook maxed out 32 gigs. And even then, the other day, I literally put my auto-tune on the record track and it was still not 0 latency. It's just because that's just the nature of how it is. Maybe some people can figure out some exotic way. Oh, I got this little waves tuned real time and I hear myself perfectly, Nick, or I got a Focusrite Scarlet or whatever bullshit they're trying to bullshit you, because I also did another video about how to get the auto-tune in the headphones like the pros, and some people were trying to debate that they got it. But look, you got to get a goddamn UAD Apollo. Get a fucking UAD Apollo, and you will be able to do it, all right? Pretty much. Don't worry about, oh, I got to get this combination of computer that has this, you know, graphics, whatever, and this amount of RAM and all that. No, just get you a goddamn twin, okay? And then you take the auto-tune and you put it in your goddamn console, and bam, there you go. You're going to hear it in your headphones. No latency, no nothing. It's going to be right on the money, just how you expect it to be, okay, guys? So after that, what I do while I'm in the studio, I know the key of the beat is B minor at that point, right? Then I pull out a piano app on my phone, whether it be on most of the time it's on my phone, or maybe a tablet we got in the studio. Me personally, I do this. This is me personally that I do this. I will start to play the notes while I say my lyrics. Rain on right now. I got a rain on right now. I got a rain on right now. Rags. I got a rain on right. I got a rain on right now. So pretty much this is literally a technique that we used to do in goddamn elementary school or whatever, where you're literally just listening to the notes inside of the beat and having your voice connect with it pretty much. And when you do that, it's going to be a situation where your voice is going to be kind of like calibrated to the auto-tune. Essentially, this is what I kind of meant in that video. This is what I do. I pull out my lyrics and I start saying it over the notes, so that I know when I'm rapping in auto-tune that at least my voice is inside of the same scale as the beat, which means my auto-tune is going to be a lot smoother. You feel me? So let's kind of apply this technique right now, and let's hear if the auto-tune comes out smooth. All right, so let's listen to this. I got a ranch on me right now. 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 How could you hate on believing me? How could you hate on receive on me? I got a ranch on me right now. Niggas gon' switch body right now. Switch out the rhyme and hate on me. I can't believe that you hate on me. I can't believe that you switched on me. I can't believe that you bitched on me. I can't believe that you left me. I can't believe that she kept me. I can't believe a whole lot of things. I can't believe a whole lot of change. I got a ranch on me right now. I got a rags. I got a ranch on me right now. I got a rags. Okay. Okay, so now that I kind of done that little exercise, let's start to hear, you know, kind of how I'm going to be able to push my auto-tune kind of hard a little bit, and it's kind of going to still stay in the side of the same scale. So let's look at that. I got a ranch on me right now. 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 How could you hate on believing me? How could you hate on receive on me? I got a ranch on me right now. Niggas gon' switch body right now. Switch out the rhyme and hate on me. I can't believe that you hate on me. I can't believe that you switched on me. I can't believe that you bitched on me. I can't believe that you left me. I can't believe that she kept me. I can't believe a whole lot of things. I can't believe a whole lot of change. I got a ranch on me right now. I got a rags. I got a ranch on me right now. I got a rags. So as you guys can kind of see, like I'm able to push the auto-tune really kind of hard, you know, like that 3 and that 4 where people say, oh my God, it's quote unquote, if you go to 3 and 4 retune speed, it's going to sound robotic. But that's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. You can use the tracking button to push it a little bit to make the auto-tune a little bit more choosier. So it's not going to tune everything. That will result in a smoother way. But usually it's about the performance. It's usually about the performance, you know. So, you know, you're going to need a little bit of talent to do this technique. Oh no, Nick, what do you mean I need a little bit of talent? Yeah, you're gonna need a little fucking talent so you can hold the goddamn note. You need to be able to hold the goddamn note. You need to be able to listen to the music and listen to your lyrics and literally give a performance that's melodic over the beat. And literally, if you go in there and you don't have to give a perfect performance because auto-tune is an art, right? If you give a good performance, your auto-tune will sound smooth. Trust me, if you literally gave a pitch performance, let's say like a pitch perfect performance, right? And you literally punched in like wherever you needed, as you can hear on that one take, there might be some stuff I might need to punch in. You would damn near like not even hear the auto-tune no more. It would be so smooth because the auto-tune would be like, okay, my name is Autotune. I'm here to do some pitch correction. But if everything is perfect pitch-wise, then what is there for me to correct? So boom, you know, that's kind of what Autotune is. That's what you got to understand Autotune as, is a pitch correcting. But if everything is correct, what is there for Autotune to do? It's literally going to stay there flat, and it's not even going to light up or nothing like that. So that's why Autotune is all about the performance. You need to know that Autotune is like playing basketball. You know, them basketball players, they shoot them shots over and over, and they start to develop something called muscle memory, right? It's so much to the point where they can shoot it and be like, oh, I know that's going in. And that's the same thing about Autotune too. You got to develop the muscle memory in your throat to be like, okay, this is C minor, this is the scale, let me hold my voice. Let me use the muscle memory to hold my voice in place. You need to be able to hold your voice in place. Even the goddamn Autotune literally says hold. It literally says hold right now. That's how you know that is a real shit that I'm saying. The Autotune literally says hold on it right there. So you gotta hold your goddamn voice right there to the melody. Hold it. You gotta hold it inside that scale. As you get better with the Autotune, you'll be able to start to do shit like no cap and Rilo and go up a whole octave. But because you're still in the scale, you're still holding the notes in the scale. It's not gonna start and all that. So let me show you guys a bad example of a bad performance of Autotune. So it's, you know, honestly, after this video, you apply this technique, you should be good. It's gonna take you some time to learn. Just like it takes any other basketball player some time to be shooting in the gym to develop that muscle memory in their hands. You gotta be rapping every day or as often as you can to develop the muscle memory in your throat. Literally. So I'm gonna do a bad technique, and I'm gonna show you guys it's not about the settings, because some people try to be like, oh Nick, it's about the settings. What are the Autotune settings? What are the settings, Nick? What are the settings that you use for that? Like, no, it's not about the fucking settings. You gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta hold yourself accountable. Like, damn, maybe it's not the equipment, maybe it's me. Maybe I just gotta get better at making music. Maybe I gotta take a little time to get better. You feel me? That's what you can do. So let me show you right now. Same exact settings, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to be out of key. I'm going to maybe try to do some weird pitch the stuff with my voice. So let me look at that right now. I got the race on me right now. I got the race. Yeah. I got the race on me right now. I got the race on me right now. I got the race on me right now. Who's going to knock you, might bust it down? I got the race on me right now. I got the race on me right now. Who's going to know I can bust it down? I race on me right now. I can't believe that you swing on me. I can't believe that you swing on me. I got the race on me right now. I got the race on me on. I got the race on me right now. Who cut the nigga, I can bust it down. I got the race on me right now. I got the race. It's not the Autotune. It's not the settings. It's not the settings. It's not the settings. It's your performance, nigga, it's you. It's not the settings. Stop blaming the equipment, stop blaming the microphone, stop blaming everything. Stop blaming the DAW, stop blaming the plugins. It's you, my nigga. You gotta get better at tune. You gotta get better at Autotune, my nigga. I swear. All right, so let's hear what we got right here right now. And let's kind of hear how literally it's gonna be the same exact settings, but you know, it's gonna kind of sound off a little bit. Performance, nigga, it's you. It's not the settings. Stop blaming the equipment, stop blaming the microphone, stop blaming everything. Stop blaming the DAW, stop blaming the plugins. It's you, my nigga. You gotta get better at tune. You gotta get better at Autotune, my nigga. I swear. So as you guys can hear right here, it's literally not the performance. Literally the same exact Autotune settings, one with a good performance, the other one with a bad performance that's not in the scale of the music. And you can hear one is way smoother and way better. Meanwhile, the other one is way just like nasty and weird sounding. So let's look. Let's look right now how, like, you know, like one is just like, this one is so smooth, but well, not as smooth, but it's smoother than the other one, you know? I got a rest on me right now. 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 How could you hate on believing me? How could you hate on receive on me? I got a rest on me right now. Niggas gon' switch body right now. Switch up the hammer to rate on me. I can't believe that you hate on me. I can't believe that you switched on me. I can't believe that you bitched on me. I can't believe that you left me. I can't believe that she kept me. I can't believe a whole lot of things. I can't believe a whole lot of change. I got a rest on me right now. I got a rest. I got a rest on me right now. I got a rest. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the vocal tutorial here today. I hope you guys were able to learn this. So stop blaming the equipment, stop blaming the plugins, hold yourself accountable. And if you do that, literally not only in music, but also in life, you know, things will get so much better because you're going to be improving yourself. You're going to be improving yourself, you know, control what you can, which is you, your vocal performance, you know, grind, make music every day. And I promise, you know, it will work. So maybe this technique might not work for you, but you got two options. You try to use this technique and you try to make it work and you try to calibrate your voice to the auto-tune so things can be smoother, or you got to make 100,000 songs. You got to put up 100,000 shots and get the muscle memory. So, you know, that's pretty much the end of the video I got here for you guys today. Just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.